Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talambon, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we're from. Hey, today I'm going to talk about black man arrested, taking out trash, arrested by LAPD. Yeah, man, black man. Yeah, he was just taking out the trash, y'all, and he was arrested by the LAPD from the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy. It's such a joy to come back again, my friends. And I tell you, I want to say, those of you who are here for the first time, if you would click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, so you can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the United States of a doggone America, and you talk about the country, the state of California, and LA, Los Angeles, and the PD out there, I'm telling you, man, they got a bad record. And I remember back in the day when Rodney King, y'all remember Rodney? The black man got beat to a pulp by five po-pos, and they beat him on the ground. The man was out. He was still whipping him with the sticks. Rodney was out cold. They still kept beating him, man. Rodney, the good thing about Rodney King, Rodney had some alcohol in his system. So he didn't feel a whole lot of pain, but it was still hurting. When he got to the next morning, you couldn't recognize Rodney. Okay? That's the reputation that the LAPD has in the United States of America. You do not mess with them. You do not talk back to them. You do not say nothing but what they tell you. And what happens is, when you say other than what they want you to say and what they want you to do, they're gonna go outside the law and put something up beside your head. I'm serious. And they got a bad rap. So today, I'm gonna show you a story, very interesting story, how a black man with this melanin in your skin like me. I told you we are targets. I had a broadcast, what 3-4 days ago, and I told you that we are targets. We got a bullseye on our back. This is a perfect example of this black man being targeted on some trumped up charges. And they do it to us all the time, man. Sometimes you get tired. But I got to show you what's happening, because some of y'all got your eyes closed. You don't want to look at nothing. You don't want to see the truth. I'm going to show you the truth in black and white. I got it. I was going to bring you the video, but I said, no, do pictures instead, because the video is too graphic. One of the reasons why I didn't bring the video, because a woman got arrested too. Guess what, guys? She was white. She was Caucasian, right? But she was buck naked. I told you, do not mess with the LAPD. They'll take you to jail buck naked. Anyway, I got this stuff. I'm gonna show you. I got the audio, but it's a terrible thing when you're not doing anything wrong and you're arrested for no reason. It's crazy, man. You're gonna find out what happened, how it happened, and why it happened, and then we're gonna take a look at what can you do in the future to prevent things like this from happening, for occurring. Okay, I thought it's very worthy for me to show this, because we keep talking about the injustices that are happening to African Americans, and the criminal justice system that's biased towards us, against us rather. And this is proof positive that we are targets. We have the bullseye on our backs. If you have a black person, you have a Caucasian, and there's a problem, and the po-po get called, guess who's gonna be the first one they go to? How do you have to say it? Guess who's gonna be the first one? Okay, whether he did anything or not, who's gonna be the first one they go to? Okay, yeah, melanin skinned people like me, they always pick on us first. So anyway, I'm gonna show you that today, and then we're gonna be good. I know y'all, my buddy, he come too late. You know that. Hey man, better late than never, right? Better late than never, right? You complained about me last night. I did a video. I did a live stream last night. Y'all got ticked off because BobbieD, you supposed to be here. No, I'm not here now. I had to be a little late, but I'm here, right? So don't complain about me being late, because I told y'all, I come when I can, and I get you tight, right, long, and strong. And I'm gonna get you tight, right, long, and strong, so you can get your mind right on the things that's happening in your environment and how you can protect yourself. If you have a melanated in your skin, and for those of you that are Caucasian, you need to see what people are doing. And if you see somebody unjustly being arrested or being taken advantage, you need to step in. You know, if I saw a Caucasian man and somebody was treating him bad for no reason, I said, look, man, what's wrong with you? Leave him alone. I would stand up for his rights because that's the kind of person I am. I'm serious. You think I'm playing? I would stand up. My mama told me a long time ago, when you see wrong, Bobby, call it out. Don't let wrong go on and you don't do nothing about it. You're just as bad as the person that's doing it. I'm serious. When you're silent, man, you are what? Complicit. And I'm going to show you another story where some people were silent and became complicit to the crime in the next live stream. Okay? Are you with me? Do I keep you entertained or what, man? Huh? You better get yourself together because I'm going to show you some stuff today. I can show you better than I can flow you and I can throw you. Let's go. First thing we're going to do is thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go. What we talked about yesterday, rather, first. 1 minute review, 1 minute review, 1 minute review. All right, so yesterday we had a great show, or last night, rather. We had a great show. We talked to you about some things about China. Yeah, that's what we talked about. For those of you who missed it, real good show, very informative, and we got to the point. We got to the meat, to the heart of the subject about this country of China and their dictator type, authoritarian type nation. The leader is Xi Jinping. He's been elected leader for life. Who does that? Huh? Elect a man a leader for who does that? That's a authoritarian dictatorial country. They do that. So I show you some things about how one secret, and I told you that I'm going to give you a playlist, and I'm going to develop a series of secrets that I show and I reveal to you because you need to know. I stressed to you last night that you need to know what's going on in China, and you need to know what's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of things that China is doing, and the whole world has got their blinders on. And, you know, about 6 months ago, I did a very extensive study on China, and I found out some things that blew my mind about the things they were doing. I had no idea. And then when I read it, some of the things I read, I had to go back and verify, is this true? So I got references and stuff. And it's the stuff they're doing behind the scenes will blow your mind. Just like we like that, right? If it blew me my mind, it's gonna blow yours. So I'm gonna share some more secrets with you. But we talked about this right here yesterday: secrets of China and fishing. How China goes to these various countries, and they make give them a little monte for helping them out. And next thing you know, they're on their coastline and they're fishing and they're tearing up the coastline. They're dragging. You see those nets on the ship right there? They just go what's called bottom trawling. They drag the floor of the the ocean floor, and they kill the sea life. The ecosystem is damaged by the nets, and you wind up just like you see in this picture right here, dead fish rolling up on the seashore because they've dredged the seashore, the bottom of the seashore, and killed a lot of unnecessary fish. And the fish can't swim; they can't do nothing, so they float on the water. Okay, that's just one of the secrets that China is doing to the world. And they have, and their domination and their effort to dominate the world. This is their theory. They want to have total domination. They're number 2 right now, and they're on the heels of the United States of America as far as becoming number 1. Many people prophesy that they'll become number 1 in about 5, 6 years, 10 years, maybe less than that. So I don't know. But what I'm saying is this: we need to be aware that what they're doing to reach their goals is devastating to the world, okay? And they don't care. They have they could care less. And I mentioned to you about how China has a foothold here, right here, smack dab in the middle of the Philippines. They have 222 vessels. They call them shipping vessels, but they were not. They call them fishing vessels, but their aerial surveillance showed that they were not fishing vessels. They're military vessels. Since December of 2020, and Philippines just now finding out about it, and they're upset about it. They made China pull out They wanted all the ships pulled out. China only pulled out about 200, like 20 some ships still left there, and they have no they have no desire to move those ships. So Philippines is like in a place between a rock and a hard place. They got to deal with China because China loaned them millions of dollars, okay? And China gave them what? Free vaccine. So now you got to figure out, is this your friend or this your enemy? Or is this a friend? So that's where the Philippines is, and I wouldn't want to be in that position because China is a bully. And anytime you deal with a bully, you got to take him. You got to stand up for your rights, and you got to face him in the face. And if you get knocked down, you get knocked down, but you get back up and fight them again. Let them know you ain't scared. And so that's where the Philippines is. It's hard for them to reach out and strike back and defend themselves when they're taking money. You know, I remember one time my mama told me, she said, Bobby, she said, when you never when you have a dog and they bite your hand, you get rid of it. She said, never bite the hand that feeds you. And that's what Philippines is in the position. They got to bite the hand of the people that's feeding them if they want to survive, if they want to be a viable sovereign nation. And I think that's going to be resolved. They're trying to resolve it peacefully. But when you deal with a bully, it's hard to resolve things peacefully because a bully doesn't respect peace. They respect power. They respect force. They respect strength, determination. That's what they respect. They don't respect, let's sit down and talk about this, Joe. Yeah, let's talk, GP. GP, can we talk about this, please, sir? No, they don't respect that. That's coming to them from a position of weakness. And when you come to any person in power in a position of weakness, they disrespect you. They want to spit on you. Who are you coming to me? Huh? Get away. That's how. Hey, I'm telling you stuff, and I'm telling you stuff that I want you to be enlightened on what's going on here in the Philippines, and that when you come here, don't act a fool that you don't know. Because I'm telling you, man, and you're in the right place to get the information. I'm telling you global stuff you need to know. I'm telling you local stuff. I'm telling you cultural stuff. I tell you a lot of stuff that you need to know. Because when you get here, you're gonna have to go find out what's going on with this. You already know. You're going to know more than what the Filipinos know because I'm keeping you in the loop. A lot of Filipinos don't know the details I'm telling you, but you know, and I do it for you. Let's go. All right. So that's what we talked about. It was awesome, man. We had a great show. Night time and the right time. You know, I do it. You know, I come to you all time today. I come to you in the morning, in the mountain. I come in the mountain sometime, like I'm doing right now. And I come in the noonday. We go out. We finna go out. Y'all might see me again today. But me and Lee Steve finna go out after we do this broadcast. I might bring another, hey, that's what I do, man. And then sometime I come in the midnight hour. In the midnight hour. I'm gonna wait to the midnight hour until my love comes tumbling down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Let's go. But then we're gonna talk about this right here. Hold up. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go. We're talking about this right here. Arrested man. Man and woman right there. They got arrested by the LAPD, man. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. And they were wrong for that, We're going to find out, man. We're going to find out what happened. We're going to find out exactly what happened, and we're going to show you the inequity of it. And I got the audio. I didn't want to get the video because I would have to blur out the ladies buck naked. I saw everything. When you might just see a portion of this or a portion of that. Now, this Caucasian woman was buck naked. I said, what? What is it? She trying to help her man. She was buck naked. She just get off of here. I said, nah, I can't do that, man. I get kicked out of the hell with that. Anyway, but I'm gonna show you what happened. Let's go. I don't have a detailed. I don't have a detailed thumbnail or detailed outline in there. It's just one. I got the main points, and then I'm gonna fill in the detail points as we go. Okay, so we got 3. No hocus pocus, just focus. Okay, right here. This is Atone, and this is Michelle, and I got a story that I have to tell. That right? Nah, man, you gonna find this is crazy. This some jacked up stuff, man. This some straight up bull. You think I'm playing with you? This is straight up bull, man. And the man wasn't doing nothing, man. He was just minding his business. He wasn't doing nothing. Wasn't harming nobody. Wasn't cussing nobody out. Wasn't beating no woman. Wasn't drinking no liquor. He wasn't doing nothing. Putting out some doggone trash. And they came up on, anyway, let's go. So we got 3 things to talk about today. We're gonna find out who was arrested. Was it the man? Was it the woman? Was both of them? Who else? Was anybody else? We're gonna find out. And then we're gonna find out where were they arrested? Where the arrest was? Where was it, man? Where did they get arrested? What happened? Was they in the club? It was at the club, like 50 Cent said, in the club. Was they in the club? Then we're gonna find out why. Why, BobbieD? Why did they arrest these people? They were law-abiding citizens. They minded their business. They didn't touch nobody. They didn't slap nobody. They wasn't drinking no liquor. They wasn't smoking no crack. Why, BobbieD? Why? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know that too. And that's what we're going to find out today. Why? Why would they do something like this? What in the world got into these po-po? So here we go. So we're going to look at why. Who was arrested? Okay. These 2 people in the picture, as you can see, Atone Austin and Michelle Michlewicz. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Interracial couple. There's nothing wrong with that. Could that be the reason why they got arrested? I don't know. You tell me. Is it going far that bad back in the day where they arrest people because they hooked up with a Caucasian woman or she hooked up with a black man? Is that no? I hope not. Yeah. But we're gonna find out why. Yeah. But we're gonna find out who Atone and Michelle were arrested. Okay. Where they were arrested in Los Angeles at their home. That's where they were arrested. They was minding their business. Michelle was in the house. They rented a house. Michelle was in the house. She was taking a shower. And Atone, like the manly thing we do, we go out and do it. In the morning time, you take the trash out, right? That's part of the man's job, right? Most of the time, I know I have to do that. I have to take at least you say take that trash. I gotta take that trash out. I gotta go water the grass. That's part of my job. And I better do my job or I won't hear from her. And I don't want to hear from her, so I do my job. But yeah, he wasn't bothering nobody, man. His girlfriend was in the house taking a shower. They just got up, morning time. So you get out, he go to he dropped put the trash in the trash can, turned around, and 2 po-pos coming up on him. They turned around, sir. He said, what? He said, how you doing, officer? He said, turn around, sir. Put your hand behind me. He said, well, what's wrong? I mean, this is my house, man. What? Next thing you know, man, they locked him up. He called his girlfriend. He said, Michelle, come out here. He was struggling with the policeman because he didn't want to be arrested. Why would you? I might have been struggling, man. I'm serious. You come up and blindside me. I'm putting my trash. You come up, I see 2 cops coming up here with handcuffs. I'm sorry. Now, I always say, do not struggle. Do not resist. Comply. But if you blindside me like that, I feel like a trapped animal. And when you feel like a trapped animal, what do? You fight back. That's just normal, natural reflexes. And you're like, especially you're in your own home. You're in your own domicile, in the front of your house. You relax, you're comfortable, you're just putting out the trash, that's all you're doing. And all of a sudden, 2 cops, not 1, 2. One African, one Caucasian cop, the other one's Asian American. They come up on you and they tell you, put your hand behind your back. I said, what? I was like, what? I would be shocked. And my natural, y'all know me. I'll be like, wait a minute, man. I have to say something or do something. You just don't come up on me in front of my house and lock me up and no, I can't say, I didn't do nothing. I would have the George Floyd mentality. I didn't do nothing. And I'd be resisting, So I can see why some people with this melanin in their skin may have a tendency to do what? Resist. Especially if you're innocent, I just what you said, we'll hit dog with bark, but no, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing no crime. And he was shocked that somebody would lock him up for nothing in front of his house. And he told the people, you got the wrong person. You got the wrong person. And anyway, y'all gonna hear the story. But yeah, that's what happened. They got locked up, went downtown. Eventually they got out and they pressed charges on the LAPD. And this actually happened in 2019. Okay. And the reason why it's being highlighted today is because the LAPD withheld the video cam everywhere that captured everything. And the LAPD withheld the video from the public. They refused. The Atone and Michelle had to take the LAPD to court to get a court judgment to release the video, so the proof could be shown to the entire world how African Americans are being treated and hassled for no reason by the LAPD. Okay, so that's the video just came out. The court ruling, so you have to release the video, and now we have the whole world goes through this motion again to see what could have. It could have been worse than what it was. They could have hit him with a stick or shot him. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been even worse. Okay. So thank God nobody got injured, nobody got killed, nobody got hurt, but some emotional trauma has been scarring these two individuals for 2 years now, almost 2 years. Okay, so there is there's no external physical damage, but there's some internal emotional, psychological damage. I would probably be traumatized if I'm in front of my house and two armed policemen come in front of me and I'm watering my grass or taking out the trash. That could leave me a scar on me, and anybody, you too. You know, think about it. You know, so they need some judgment. They need some martyr for their trauma, for their injustice that was done to them. Police are trained before they arrest anyone. There must be what? 2 words. Any legal beagles out there? 2 words that the police have to establish before they either stop you, or before they arrest you, or before they try to search your belongings or search your body. There's 2 words that must be seen. It must be obvious. It must be valid. It must be present. If those 2 words are not there, you have the police are wrong. 2 words are, for your definition, for your information, for your education, probable cause. Probable cause. That's the question you need to ask. Did they have, and I'm going to show you this in a minute. I did a video for it. Did they have probable cause to stop this man? He came out of his house. Okay? Came out of his house. We went to the garbage bin. His back was turned to the street. And all of a sudden, he dropped in the trash. He turns around. He said, turn around, put your hand behind that. He was shocked. He said, well, yeah, at first he thought he was just playing. He said, hey, I'll tell you how you doing. He said, put your hand behind that. I'm not going to tell you again. Oh, God. And next thing you know, they was touching. So I understand before this incident, I didn't understand why African Americans or Black Americans or any man for that reason would want to resist an officer. But if these guys came up on me like they came up on him, my natural defense, my natural makeup is to defend when I'm right. I know I'm right, man, and I'm not doing nothing, and you're gonna come up on me in front of my house? It's a problem, man. I'm gonna say something, if nothing else. I might not do nothing, but you're gonna hear my mouth. I might say something and do something, but that's just a natural tendency. So I can't blame the young man for resisting. I cannot. I can't blame him for this in this particular instance. And you have to take it on a case-by-case basis. You just can't give a blanket waiver. Well, you need to comply. No, sometimes you can't comply. You can't comply when you know you're right and you ain't done nothing. It's hard, man. You have to put yourself in this guy's shoes, and you have to put yourself in people's shoes before you make those blanket statements. And I've been guilty of making those blanket statements. So now I'm gonna lay off on that a little bit, because now I see where sometimes it's hard to comply. Yeah, when you know you're right and you know your rights. He knew his rights. He knew he was right, and the police, LAPD should have known it as well. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna show you what. I got this little video. Hold up. Did I bring it down? Okay, wait a minute. It's in a different section. Hold on, guys. I got it. I'm gonna show you this video to give you a understanding of what actually transpired. If I can find it, here we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, here we go. So I want you to. I'm gonna set this up for you. I did a video that encapsulates what happened, what transpired. I didn't do a video of the actual video because I could have, but I told you the lady got arrested. His girlfriend got arrested too. She came out the shower. She had a robe on at first, and she started tussling with the police, po-po, and the robe came on, and you saw all of her goodies was hanging out. Here we go. Come on. And look, I didn't think Caucasian women could fight, but look, leave my body. What y'all doing? She was all over, but it's amazing, man, what people do when they're stressed out. So you cannot. I don't think I try not to make a blanket statement again like we need to be black, because you don't know what you would do in their circumstances. You have to really refrain from that type of talking, because truth be told, when we're under stress and duress, there's no determination or telling how any individual will act or react. So what's happening was you're gonna hear police talking to them in their car first. They're gonna say, "Is that him?" First of all, here's the problem. They didn't know who the subject was they were looking for. They just got a call, and the call said black. He didn't say black man, white man. What? He said a man, and that's it. And so they had no reason to arrest. He wasn't doing anything. There was no probable cause. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna let you listen to it, and we're gonna come back and talk about it. You with me, GP? All right, we're not gonna be live, man. I'm gonna bring this to you right there, long. So let's go. Here we go.
Roger. Is it this dude? Probably. Turn around, because I told you to. Turn around. What are you doing, bro? I live here. All right, we got a call. Okay, man. I don't know who I'm looking for yet. Come on, step. Turn around, man. What is your problem? Answer me for no reason, bro. Michelle! Michelle! Dude, what are you doing? Michelle! Stop! For what? What are you taking for?
In your mind, you want to say to yourself, the first thing will just happen because I'm black. And then you won't want to be that petty. You don't want to be that small. You don't want to really believe that people's thinking is really that on that low of a scale, right? And then when you watch the footage and you hear the guy in the car, like the girl in the 911 call told them to go to a restaurant that was 3 blocks away from my house.
Police should not roll up and immediately think that this person is a criminal. And unfortunately, that's exactly what LAPD did.
It's crazy that they can just convict you when they're supposed to be there as mediator, there to serve, protect, find out what's going on. That they in their minds are the judge and the jury, and they're going to convict you on the spot based off what you look like. It's really eye-opening, it changed the way I look at it.
Wake up, America. Now you see what happened. He wasn't doing nothing. He approached him for no reason. He had no probable cause. The place they were supposed to go to was 3 miles away, and they didn't have a description of the man. He didn't meet no description they had. They had no description. They just chose him out. They signaled him out because of his profile. He was racially profiled. He was a black man. And in their minds, black men are bad men, and the bad man's the black man, the bad man's the black man. That's not always the case. But in their minds, that has been drilled into their psyche that black is bad, okay? That's where even if you're a policeman, the Caucasian society, not all of them now, not mind you, not all of the Caucasian society, but many of the Caucasian society believe that we as African American or black men are bad, okay? We're drug addicts, we beat our wives, we beat our kids, we don't work, we lazy, we're good for nothing, we just make babies and have 15,000 babies and we don't take care of. That's the stereotypes that we got to deal with, Black America, that we have to deal with, black men, every day of our lives. We're targets, I keep telling you that. And they try to keep us down all the time. They don't never let us get up and breathe air. George Floyd, they wouldn't even let him get a breath of air. Kept his knee on his neck. This was another form of the pow-pow keeping the knee on the neck of Atone Austin. And Michelle just happened to be at the wrong place at the right time. She got locked up too, y'all. Yeah, because she tried to help her man. He said, get off him. And next thing you know, her road got all, man, she was all buck naked all over the place. She was like, get off him. But she's still with him right now. They both got arrested and they both are suing. They're suing for over $3 million. Pain and hardship. And they ought to get it. I hope they get every peso, every penny, every dollar, every centavo of that Monte Hunter because of the pain and suffering they were under for no reason at all. They had no probable cause. Man, dumping trash in the trash, and they're going to come up on him and arrest him for no doggone reason. That's why people are in the grave right now, because they didn't have no camera footage and all of that. Thank goodness the policeman had the body cam. So the witness, the camera is the witness against them. And they didn't, that's why they held the camera, the footage for almost 2 years. They didn't want to release it because that proved Atone and Michelle's case. You know, the video doesn't lie. Okay. It was not altered. It was not doctored, because they had it in their possession almost 2 years. Now the whole world can see what Atone and Michelle saw. Unjustified brute force police brutality and locking them up for no probable cause, no reason. This goes on every day in the lives of Black African Americans, okay? Black American and African American. It goes on every day. And it's only through video that we can see the truth of what's happening. Back in the day when I was coming up, there wasn't no body cam. Your word against the popo. Can you imagine in this instance, it was only their word against the popo? Who would come up, who would be on top, who would be right, and who would be wrong? You know, it's hard for the judge to go against the popo, right? He's the man that I tell you supposed to protect and serve, but he would never do that. That's what the judge thinks. But the camera don't lie. Just like in George Floyd's case, the video camera didn't lie. He kept his knee on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds. We always thought it was, before we thought it was 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Now we see it was 9, they held that from the public too. Now you put your knee on somebody's neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, and you like a 190-pound man. See, won't they do some damage to them? And you lay, and he in a prone position, laying on his chest where he cannot breathe. I pity the fool that said he died because of drugs. There wasn't no drug, ain't had nothing to do with that. He was asphyxiated. Knee on the neck. And I remember when that case came out, I did a story, I did a live. Y'all remember that? Y'all, for those of you that view me and follow me, you remember last year when it first happened, who did a story on it? Me, BobbieD. I came out with it and I blasted him right there. And I showed you the proof. I told you that the airwaves were cut off. And I show you how in MMA, they do a rear naked choke and they cut off the carotid artery that cuts the airflow. Okay, it cuts off and you cannot breathe. And if you hold it so long, you will knock them out. And they have to revive them quickly or there'll be brain damage. They never did that. They held it too long in George's case. Not only did they knock George out, they killed him. Okay, and every expert that's on the trial been coming up saying the same thing I told you last year. Okay, and when they came out with the evidence, the autopsy last year, they had a doctor at autopsy saying, well, the drugs caused him to die. No, he had no drugs. They had nothing to do with that. They killed a man by stopping his breathing. Okay, he had some drugs in the system, of course, but it wasn't the cause of his death, and they altered the records to show that. Okay, so what I'm saying is this: if you're an African American out there, you're a Black man, whether you're African American, what if you got some melanin in your skin, be careful where you go, how you act, how you behave. I always tell you to try to comply. Try to comply. I mean, there's some instances where you cannot, but try as much as you can to comply. In this instance, the man had, in my opinion, the man had a perfect right to resist. He wasn't doing nothing wrong. He's in front of his own house, putting trash in the trash can. And 2 armed cops gonna come up on you. That's like You remember Amar Berry when he was running in Georgia, just jogging, right? And 2 armed men that were non-policemen coming up on him with rifles. What are you gonna do? Sit there and say, hey, okay, shoot me now. No, you're gonna fight. You don't know what they're gonna tend to do to you. Sometimes you cannot comply. Well, and if he had to comply, tell him what they would have did. We don't know. He went out. Amar Berry went out swinging. And if you got to go out swinging. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you, man. I want you to bring that to your attention to let you know what's happening in the world today. That's just one thing. You'll probably be seeing some information on that, and view it and get some information on it and keep that in your mind. That's all I got for you today. We're gonna ride this train a little bit. Yeah. Okay. People, get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board or needed love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Y'all ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call? I'm ready, man. I was ready for last night, man. I told you, man, I do double duty. I did one last night, popped up again, said we're going to do this these days. She said, you sure? I said, yeah, sure. We're going to do this thing. I got to keep these people informed what's going on in the world. So we said, that's why we here. Okay? Y'all ready, man? We've been to run down, find out who the rubbing up, chopping up, buffalo, going to be the first man in there. He said, I need to know. I got to know. When I say toot, you say all aboard. Toot, toot. Toot, toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot, toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready, man? We better find out who the first man up in this house is, who's the number one honcho or honcho up in this place today, you know? Inquiring mind want to know. I want to know who that is. Because whenever you the number one honcho, it says a lot about you, man. I like to be number one. Everything I do, man. Good stuff. If it's good, I won't be number one. I will try to be at least top 2, 3, you know, at least somewhere in the front. I don't like to be in the back, you know. Back, you don't get nothing but the leftover, the crumbs. Crumbs, I don't want to be a crumb snatcher. You want to be a crumb snatcher? Not me. I want the cream of the crop, the best, and not the rot in that rhyme. Let's go. I gotta find out who want the cream of the crop like me. Who that say they gonna beat them? Say, how do you know? I'm gonna do down here fine. You know, come on now, straight y'all. Don't play with me now. Don't play with shit. Okay, all right, who that? I bet it's gonna be Murphy. I bet it be Murphy. Who got? JM in the house, JM in the house. What's that? JM made number one. I think this is second time, maybe first or second. Anyway, you don't see JM up there number one so many times. Now JM say, hey, I want to try that number one spot, man. I like get to like this thing. What's up, JM? He said, hold on, I gotta pull this up. He said, hi, Mr. Bobby. Rangers, yeah, man, Rangers danger, baby. You know, he's an 82nd Airborne Ranger like BobbieD. 82nd. Pack on my shoulder. Pick up your weapon and follow me. We are the Airborne Infantry. Yeah! Let's go. Hoorah. Let's run this thing to the ground, baby. Hoorah. I got an airborne out there today. Any Ranger danger out there today. I got some Marines up there. I got some Air Force guys. Got a Navy SEALs out there. Come on, let's ride this train today. Y'all want to ride? Thank you so much, JM. JM, you did it right, tight, long, strong, man. You're number one in his house, man. So good to see you, man. You're doing it right, tight, long, and strong. I can't say nothing else bad about you, man. You're doing your thing, man. You said, BobbieD, I gotta hold it up for the 82nd, baby. And the 82nd in the house today. 82nd in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, JM said, hey, man, I'm tired of being in the back, BobbieD. He said, I'm tired, Mr. Bobby. I'm tired of being in the back, man. I want to see how the front life feel. I want to see how it feels to be in the front. Hey, man. Hey, you know how it feels to be in the front. You was in the military. You used to be. I know you've been a point. I've been a point man too. Point man, you got to be on your toes. You can't be out there sneaking and on the job. Because you got everybody else in back of you to count on you, man. You take a hit for the team. You got to be ready. You say, I'm finna take a hit for the team. My day, I want to be number one. This is debated, man. Congrats to you, JM. You took the hit to the team for the team, man. You the point man today. You the head honcho today. Congrats to you, man. Y'all give us props. Good to see you, JM. Number one on the house today. Number one in the house riding train by the One Nation under groove. Who we got? Number two. JM number two. Man, number one. He said, hold up, man. I don't know what's wrong with the screen today. He did. Okay, he said, how do I know when my Monte is right to travel for a few months to the Philippines? Okay, how do you know when your money goes? So basically, your question is, how much money do I need? I get this question quite often. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just take a moment to introduce you to a very astute and wonderful young lady that I met years ago.
You said a very young student.
Nah, I said astute. A-S-T-U-T-E. Astute means very alert, very sharp, very on point. Okay, but this is my wife. Her name is Lisa. She's been a blessing to me for 5 years now, going on 6, and it's always fun for me to introduce my wife to the audience because she's part of me. She helps me in everything I do. And she takes care of me very, very well. Okay. And I'm trying to think of everything good to say because I want her to love me like she used to do. No, but she's very good to me. I'm very good to her. We're a team. We're like that. We take care of each other. She's got my back. I've got her back. And I don't want nobody else. And I hope she don't either. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like, I bet. Why are you looking at me? She said, I'm not looking at that man. He looking at me. I said, you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. And I don't want to catch you looking at nobody because you know me, man, I'm jealous. She used to be jealous, but she ain't jealous no more. But I mean, I'm like, nobody look at you. Oh, look, let me see nobody looking at you. Or you going to make me go crazy. Now I don't want to go crazy, okay? Yeah.
What's up? We talking.
You trying to rush me? Okay. I gotta introduce you to the two good hail to the queen. What's up, to the queen?
I'm doing good.
Great. So good to hear from you. You did have a good. I can tell you had a good sleep last night.
No, really.
Yes, I can tell you. Well, you look better than you did yesterday. Yesterday she like, now she's like, hi, got a big smile on her face. So it's always good to see you.
I had my energizer.
You had what was your energizer? You know, they call her Tool Queen. She don't even drink, but they call her Tool Queen. But she's my queen, man, and I love her so much. I wish I had met her when I was 20 years old. And she wasn't even thought about then. But I wish I had met her. I wish I had met her when I was younger. She was younger, and we were around the same age.
You didn't know about Philippines that time, so shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth. You better watch it. You better watch yourself, or you be by yourself. I don't play. No, I don't play either. But yeah, I wish I had met her years ago. And but you know, things happen for a reason and for a season. She was meant to be in my life at this time of my life, and I was meant to be in her life at this time of her life. And so we are meant to be a blessing. We've come together to be a blessing for each other, and it's just a great thing to know that you found somebody that's for you and you're for her. So you guys out there, don't stop looking, don't stop praying. Keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize is the woman in your life, the one you want for you. Okay? So let's get back to the question. Pick that up for me a little bit. Let's get back to this, please. I just tell you, I ain't asked you all that question. I said, pick it up. He said, how do I know when my money is right? Okay, you know when your money is right. In other words, he's asking how much money does he need to get to the Philippines for a few. What do you say? For a few months? Okay. For a single person coming to the Philippines, depends on where you're going, how you want to live, where you're staying. Okay. If you just want a basic bare knuckles place to live, and you're not going to spend a lot of money, you can go to any place in the Philippines and live off about $800 to $1,000 a month, maybe. Okay. If you spend it decently and widely. Okay. But if you're an extravagant person, you want very, 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 very the best, you're gonna need more than that. If you spend a lot, so forth, you're gonna need more than that. So I would say bare bones, maybe $8,000 to $1,000 a month. If you're by yourself, let's get it. Who there?
Mr. Ryder.
He's down. Okay. Okay, y'all. That's delivery. This is you gotta deliver. She scared the heck out of me. Nobody will knock on my door like that. Anyway,
This Bobby there.
I can see Bobby. I can see Bobby. Don't. How much is it?
280.
Okay, I got a package for me. I thought it was for. Anyway, you need at least 1,000 a month, 8 to 1,000 a month. If you're staying in Cebu, if you're staying in the province area, if your girlfriend's in the province, and you're in a little small town, the smaller towns, the less money you'll need. Okay, you may need 5 or 3. It depends on where you stay. In the city, you're gonna need more. In the province, you need less. In Manila, you will need more. Everything is more costlier in Manila. Now the pricing in Manila is more towards the USA prices. Not as quite there yet, but it's getting there. So Manila's a little bit more. So I hope I landed. And if you want to know more about that, I would suggest you go to one of the videos I've done called Cost of Living. Okay, Cost of Living in the Philippines, and it tells you. I go in great detail of how much you'll need, what you rent, how much you should pay for rent, etc., the meals, etc., etc. I break it down step by step, very detailed. I did it extensively in 2006, 17, 18, 19. I think I stopped doing it in 2020. Anyway, look at one of those videos. It'll give you a better understanding of how much you need to live here for a few months. And you'll be surprised. You're not going to need as much as it would cost you to live in the USA. Okay? That's it. All right. Who else got around train? BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation. Oh, we got Birdman. What's up, Birdman? How you doing, brother? Look good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. He said the cops got the wrong guy. Never even asked his name. They never asked his name. And they still arrest him after they were told, yeah, you're right. The person that called the police in the first place, the white woman, living next door to him, she came out. So y'all got the wrong man. That's not who I called y'all for. That's not him. They still arrested him. That's what makes it so bad, Birdman. They still arrested the man. And that's why they're going to pay, okay? That's why they're going to pay. Because they arrested the man and his woman illegally with no PC. What's PC, y'all? Who remember? Huh? I can't hear. Who remember what I said? 2 words, P and a C, probable cause. They had no probable cause. When you have a man doing something nefarious, something like he hitting somebody, or he got a gun, you see something look like a gun in his pocket, or that's probable cause to stop that person and question them and search them, or he may have some liquor, drinking liquor and all whatever. That's probable cause. He was doing none of that. He was empty. He had trash in his hand, putting it in the trash can. And next thing you know, he turned around and the po up on him. I'd be like, man, what's the problem? I mean, what's your problem? My mom would have got me arrested. What's your problem? Anyway, but yeah, I can see why some people have a tendency, if people with the melanin like me, have a tendency to want to resist. Because he wasn't doing nothing. And that was me. That might have been me. That could have been me. Could have been you. Let's go, right? Oh, hey, man, I got Birdman. Look at him, man. You my brother. You my brother from another mother. But I got to tell you something, man.
Get ready.
What I got to tell you,
I don't know. I don't want to say.
You don't want to tell. Hey, Birdman, you're cool with me, man. You like that, right? You like that, right? Well, guess what, man? Number 2, Jeff won't do it. You number 2, man. Y'all need to see you be number 1, Birdman, like JM. JM step up this game. He's an 82nd, baby. I got to represent. And he stepped this game up. Birdman, come on, brother. Step up the game. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Kelly Brown.
What's up, Kelly? How you doing, brother?
Okay, from Facebook. He said, hi, BobbieD. Hello,
what's up, Kelly? Hi back at you, brother. So good to see you, man. Long time no see, Kelly. You doing good, man? Miss you, Kelly. We miss you. We miss you.
I miss you too.
Hey, man, don't be no stranger up in here, man. Show your face around the place, okay? Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, at least one nation, another. Michael Coffee. Need some. What's up, Michael?
He said, BobbieD, hello, you preaching today, but telling me facts from Nurse Mike.
Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. I preach it, I teach it, I dance it, I sing it, I bring it, I sling it. Long as you get what I'm talking about. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation, under. Woo, who we got?
JM.
What's up, JM? You back again, man? What's up with you? What's up? What's up?
He said, I like two live streams a day.
Hey, man. Okay. Okay. Hey, look here. Can we get a deal, man? Can we get a deal? Hey, this is a deal. You want to get 2 a day? I get 2 a day. But the deal is, you got to get some Monte. And you ain't done that. Don't be talking about no 2 a day. Okay? Let's go. Ride, dream, Bobby, Lizzie. Who we got?
Murphy, hey, what's up, Gunny? He says, hello, BobbieD and Lisa D.
What's up, Murphy? Good to see. Gunny in the house. Y'all know why I call him Gunny, right? We call him Gunny because he used to be a gunnery sergeant in the military. And he knows all about weaponry. He used to run that, you know, the machine guns that that's why we call him Gunny, man. He's an expert. Let's go. Ride, train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Murphy, hey, hello, train family, blue wrenches and angels.
All my blue wrenches in the hot set. Hoorah. All my angels in the hot set.
Hooray.
All my military men in the house set. Hoorah. Right?
Semper Fi.
And all my Gyrene said, Simple 5. Let's go. Ride, train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Kelly Brown.
What's up, Kelly Brown Jr.?
He said, and hi, Lisa D also.
Okay. You want to say hi to you, Lisa? Say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Kelly.
Ooh, I like that. She gave you a special hi. She said, hi, Kelly. She didn't even talk to me like that. Let's go around trying Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Theo. What's up, Theo? How you doing, brother? So good to see. Theo is out here in the Philippines with me, man. He been out here longer than me, and he been living the life for a long time. You talking about the OG? He been out here for a while, man. So he know the ropes. You hear me? When he talk to you, you better listen. If you're coming out here, you better listen. Somebody been out here for a while. They know what to tell. Let's go. He said,
we all knew this was going to happen. China's one road policy is just that, a road of China.
Right. China has the one road or the Belt Road policy, and they're trying to make it a road that around all the Asian countries. It's a transportation highway or metro highway, internet type of highway, super highway that leads to China in terms of they're trying to make it where they can buy from each other and sell from each other, and the Asian countries won't have to rely on the other countries of the world. So China is trying to make their own independent merchandising system so that when other people shun them or talk down or barricade them or blockade them, they'll still be functioning. And so, but that's just the beginning of their world domination, their world mission of dominating the world. And I'm going to bring you some more secrets about China. I told you I have done an extensive study on China, and they don't put nothing. They can't get nothing past me no more. I didn't know about China. I didn't know the things that they was up to. Till I read and looked at some interviews and viewed some YouTube videos, and man, I know something about China. I got some more secrets to show you, and there may be another freak or so. I'm gonna bring you a bombshell, and I bring this to you. Like, what? China? Yeah, China. Let's go round train, Bobby. Let's see who we got.
Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee.
BobbieD, years ago, I went and got me a brand new GMC Yukon SUV truck.
Yukon.
SUV truck in Culver City, LA.
Okay, so years ago, we went and got a brand new GMC Yukon SUV truck. Okay, I know the truck you got because I used to drive. My last job with Verizon Wires, I drove a Yukon truck SUV. Those things are huge. Okay, they're huge, and it's so hard to park them bad boys, man. I had you sit there 3 or 5 minutes park trying to back. We were required to back in every time we parked for safety reasons. So we would back it in, and those cars are so hard to get in, man. I know the car. They're nice, man. They're luxury. I had a brand new one, man. I rode it for 2 years. It was nice, man. So yeah, those cars, they're very good, and they cost a monte. Okay, they cost some monte. Let's go, Rod Train, Bobby Lee. See who we got.
Monkey Ranch.
What's up, King Arthur? King Arthur. What's up, King?
Monkey Ranch.
She said, keep calling him Monkey. Why you call him Monkey Ranch, Lee?
Because he calling himself Monkey Ranch.
He called himself Monkey Ranch?
Yeah, so I have to call him.
Okay. King Arthur, what's up, man? He said, soup So what's up? What's up, Murphy and the Love Train crew? Hey man, we doing good, man. We all right, man. You know, we so glad to see you, man. We glad to see you hit the train, man. And you not on the caboose today. You in the middle, sort of, but they're so glad to see you, King Arthur. You made it, man. You weren't playing no game today. You said, hey, I see the notification. I got to get there. And you there. You made it, man. Good to see you, brother. Ride Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Under who we got? What's up?
Hey.
What's up, Murphy?
He said, that's why you don't take gifts from bully. But I do understand why they did it. And it was out of desperation.
Yeah.
But a bad decision nonetheless.
Yeah, you don't play with game with a bully, man. You know what I'm saying? Because once they get a foothold in you, they just want a little piece. And we just want a little piece. Next thing they want another inch more. And you give them that leeway, inch more. And then they done taking you over. So you never give up an inch to a bully, okay? And when you give up, and if they take something from you, you better take it right back. Don't wait 4 or 5 years ago. You know that was mine you took last year and 4 years ago. You know that was mine. No, ain't yours no more. You let it go and ain't yours. You want to take it from me? Bully said, this is what the bully said. You want to take it from me, man? Come on, try it. Come on, you bad. Come on, try it. And then you can't do it, you back down. And you go, that's how you do, man. When the bully say, you come on, try it. You said, you run away like a little dog. But see, I'm telling you, man, that's like somebody, hey, let me give you this example. That's like somebody coming to your house, right? Knocking on your door. And you say, come on in, man. You know, and they sit down there and they have a good time. And then they just stay there for 2 years. I never leave. And then you say, man, you got 2 years later, you say, come on, you got to go home. And this is my house. They say, this is my house now. And they kick you out. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD, Lizzie. Who we got?
King Arthur, JM, the Marines get your 6.
Marines, man. Marines in the house, man. I got a lot of Gyrenes up in there. Where's Wendell in the house? Wendell, man, where you at, man? Wendell talk to me on Facebook all the time. And he don't even show up. He got to work. Hey, man, come on, man. You better work on getting on this show. All you blue oranges out there, y'all don't show up. I'm finna make some changes, man. The one that don't show up all the time, there's finna be some change. I'm gonna take your spot. I'm gonna give it to somebody. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee.
What's up?
BobbieD, hi.
Hi, Michael. What's up, man?
I was stopped in the Woodland Hills area in LA by the
LAPD.
LAPD.
From Nurse Mike. He was stopped in the Woodlands area by the LAPD from Nurse Mike. Okay. When you're stopped by the LAPD, your best bet is to pray. That's your first bet. Say, Lord, help me, Lord. I got the LAPD trying to stop me, Lord. Please, Lord, don't let them do nothing to me wrong, Lord. And be with me. And that's gonna be your best bet. Because once you stop, ain't no telling what could go on. You think I'm playing with you? Ask Rodney King. Rest in peace, Rodney. Ask Rodney King. And all the other people LAPD done beat up and put in the grave. Ask them, you know, if they was around. When they stop you, man, you better put your hands up off of the steering wheel and say, look, officer, I have no weapon, officer. Please, don't, whatever you want to do, let's do it. But I don't want no pro up with you. And show them your license. Officer, I'm going in my pocket, my license, please. Yeah, you be humble. That's the best thing you can do. And it may work out, it may not. It depends on how that officer feel for the day. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD, Lizzie. What we got?
Murphy Hayes.
What's up, Murphy?
He said, what up, King? I'm good. Hope you're as well.
I'm good, man. Hope you doing all right. Hey, we doing good, man. You know, long as we get on the train, man. We got a little bit of love here, love there, love everywhere. We all right, man. You know what I'm saying. Let's go. Ride Train, BobbieD, who we got? Rayman. Why you riding in the house? Rayman in the house.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Terry Fleming, man. He said, toot. Thank you so much, Terry. Toot. Right back at you, brother. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Making it rain all over the place. Hey, making it rain even in Spain, even in Dominican Republic. Terry Fleming is the rain man. He know how to make some rain when there ain't nothing in the air. He said, look at how it's going to be some rain today because I know the way. Let's go. Let's do it there for the rain man up in here. Up in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Gorilla to the penguin.
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming.
Terry, more blessings.
More
to
blessings,
you.
much love to you, my brother from another mother. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under a group, one love. Who we got?
King Arthur.
King Arthur in the house. He said, at work, all is good. That's good, man. Hey, make that Monte, brother. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't mad at you, man. Do what you got to do. Bring the bread in the house, man. Hey, you the breadwinner, win it right, tight, long and strong. Make that Monte, man. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under a group. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, Rain Man doing his thing. He's doing it right, tight, long and strong. Hey, don't Murphy the Rain Man when he's doing his work, okay? Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
What's up?
Coffee.
What's up? What's up, Michael? He said, BobbieD, hello. LAPD thought I stole the GMCU car. And this was back in 2013. Remember, I'm telling you, man, they stop you. That's what they do, man. Nurse Mike, you hit it right on the head. Can I tell you how many times I got stopped in the truck? At least once, twice every month, just about every month since I had that job. I would get stopped for no freaking reason. They would stop me because I was a black man riding a big expensive Yukon truck. And I was riding on, my truck was unmarked because Verizon didn't want people to know we had a whole bunch of expensive computer equipment in the back. So they wouldn't want anybody to know that we were Verizon and taking measurements because they would open. When I had to get out the truck or whatever, park, whatever, and they're going, people going to take stuff. So they had an unmarked car. And man, every time I turned around, that's why you saw what I just told the other guy, put your hand, I had to get to that point. I was getting stopped so much. First few times I got stopped, when I first got the job, I was getting religion. I said, what's your problem, officer? That's how it used to be. And then when I got to these small white town, these little small country town, I changed that tone. He called, these little town with Barney Fight type cops coming there. Where's your license, boy? I was like, sir, you hit right here. I was no weapon, sir, please. You had to be humble, man. It's better to be humble than to be dead, right? Take your pick. Let's go. Ride train, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry?
He said, just a little cloudy, Sir Marky.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Sometimes
Drizzling.
you got to have some cloudy days to get the sunny day. You know
Where's the rainbow?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it. Hey, there's always a rainbow somewhere. If you look hard enough, you'll find it. Right now, right, Lisa? She don't know. Let's go. Ride train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
BobbieD, hello. You have to be very careful driving around in a brand new car as a black man.
Tell me about it, brother. I told you. I had that job, man. Every time I turned around, I had to get used to saying no weapons. I have no weapons, sir. Put my hands up like that. And then half of the time when they stopped me, a few times it'd be like, you speeding, and I wasn't speeding. And I got written up for a ticket. And then one time I was speeding and the guy had mercy on me. I said, thank you, Jesus. And I didn't get a ticket that time. But most of the time they just want to mess with you. And I showed my badge from Verizon. I said, look, sir, I'm on my job. I don't want to get in no trouble. I said, you can check in the back. You can see the equipment I have. I'm a Verizon Wires employee. Have to measure the signal. That's all I'm doing. You explain it to them, they let you go. Let's go, Ride train, BobbieD, Lisi. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Liker, slacker, stop the.
Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit that like button. Let's get them likes up, yo. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Who we got?
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD, hi. LAPD had to call the Culver City LA dealership to make sure I purchased the GMC truck SUV.
Are you serious? They called the dealership to verify you purchased it? How crazy! Just because you're a black man, you can't afford a Yukon. You supposed to be poor and desperate, and the only way you can afford a Yukon is if you on drugs and get drug money. I know all the negative stereotypes they have in their heads about us. It's ridiculous, and all because they fail to see us as human beings. They fail to see us as valid citizens, 100% citizens, just as they are. We work just like they do. We have jobs, we have responsibilities. We're upstanding citizens just like they are, but they refuse, not all of them, but many of them refuse to look at us in that light. And that's where we have this problem of getting no respect as a human being. And we have to change that. And the only way we're going to change that is to be the best we can be and treat people right. Don't treat people like they treat us. Treat them the right way. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. This is a major reason I am getting the heck out of craziness. America has lost its way.
I agree with you. There are some serious issues in America as it relates to race relations, and it relates to how African Americans, and not only African Americans, but minorities in general, are treated. And this problem is not just only in America, but it's on several other continents in the world. In Europe, Germany, France, all of those, Great Britain, all of those countries have the same problem with black people, because when the slave trade was going around, they dropped blacks off in that area too. So the people in France and Germany and Great Britain, they have sort of similar backgrounds as they were treated like slaves too. You know, so they still have that stigma in their mind that black is wrong, black is bad, white is right. You know, so we have to, even in the Philippines have a similar background. They were slaves, they were treated bad. But when you come out here as a black person, for the most part, you won't be treated badly. You'll be treated with respect. That's the big difference. And that's why a lot of black men and a lot of black people are moving here and the other countries that treat blacks respectfully. And I submit to you that if you come here, you will be treated with respect, and you won't be treated like a boy or a toy, because you're not. You're a grown man. Let's go round train, BobbieD. One Nation under who we got?
King Arthur. Bobbie, we are all other adults here. Show the video.
No, I can't do that. I'll get kicked off of YouTube. What's wrong with you? You're a nigga woman on. I can't do that. That's against YouTube rules about, and I'll be violating the YouTube rule. Can't do it, man. Y'all gotta look it up. Look it up, y'all.
He said, I will be right behind you.
I know you be behind me, but YouTube be behind me, kicking me off of YouTube. Let's go, right? Everybody, who we got?
He said the video is easy to find. Just search for it.
Yes, you'll find a video out there, man. You'll find a video out there, and you'll see the details. Just search for it. You'll find it. All you gotta do is put in a black man arrested for by checking out trash in LA. That's it. You search for that, Google it, you'll see the video. Tons of video out there, but I can't show it, man. You know, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, he said, I stepped on a nail at work and needed medical care. My white female supervisor tried to see, but they refused because she wasn't my wife. So she told them she was my wife, and a doctor tortured me.
So he thought you had a white wife, and he said, "Okay, you got a white wife, and you black man. Okay, this one would be. I got. Can you roll up your sleeve, sir? I got to take your temperature." He tied you up like that till your blood popped out of your veins, and then he give you a shot. That's what you take that. I hear you, man. It's all
the doctor using an axe instead of needle.
I get the needle in there some kind of way. Yeah, man. But you be amazed what people do when they have these little ideas in their mind about you. They have preconceived notions about you without even taking you the opportunity to get to know you. And that's so sad that they're so shallow and so sad that they think about you before they even get to know you, who you are and what you are. How would it be if you treated them like that? Most black folks don't treat people like that. Well, we always want to be friendly and get to know them before we make a judgment. But not a lot of people, a lot of Caucasians don't like that. Some of them do, but most of them, when they see you black, the little records in their minds come out like, black man, bad, drug addict, white all that stuff popping in mind because the media and their families are programming like that. I want to thank God for my mama never told me to be mean to white folk at all. She never taught me that way. She always spoke good things about people. She never said white or black, but when it came time to white folks, she said, Bobbie, we all God's children. That's what she used to tell me. Treat people right, man. Whether they black or white, treat them just like you want to be. That's what she taught me, man. And that's why I live by to this day. But a lot of people think I'm prejudiced because I always highlight black people and black things we do good. Because you know why I do that? You very seldom hear the good stuff we do. So I'm gonna always try to highlight black folks. That don't mean I hate white folks, because I don't. People are people, man. I don't care what color you are. Treat me right, I'm gonna treat you right. And don't tell me I can't talk good about my people. It's not right. I'm supposed to bring up good highlights about my people. Nobody else does it. So I'm gonna do it. Let's go round train, Bobbie. Let's see who we got.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD, hello. It's 2021 and the LAPD is still doing racial profiling on black and Latino men in LA County.
I don't know when it's gonna stop, man. I know one thing. I wouldn't want to live in LA. I've been there. It's a nasty city to me. It's dirty and I don't like it. I wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to live there. Maybe just to visit, but not to live there. And there's too many negative stereotypes about blacks and Latinos out there. And so as soon as a cop come your way, you know the drill. You better hold your hand up or put your hand on your head and show them you have no weapon. Because if you don't, it's going to be some problem. Let's go round train, Bobbie. Let's see who we got. Terry Fleming, what's up, man? He said, the police do what they do because they never face consequences. They are above all laws in their mind. Yeah, in a lot of their minds, you can't touch me. I'm the police. I got this badge, and what I say goes. And did you hear me say, put your hand behind your back, boy? That's how they talk. And they got the badge to back them up. And if you don't do what they say, they're going to get you for resisting arrest, you know? And it's sad, man. You haven't done nothing. Like the man we just showed you today. Atone Austin didn't do nothing, man. He was putting the trash in his trash. And he came around and arrested him for no reason. That's why he's going to get paid some montage. You watch me and see. He may not get 3 million, but he going to get some of that million. You watch, he and his girlfriend. And they be laughing all the way to the bank at the LAPD. Let's go, round train, Bobbie. Who we got?
King Arthur, these bad cops will never change.
Bad cops. You said the right term. Bad cops will never change. That's why they have to be rooted and booted out of the force. And that's the problem. The police are not doing a good job of policing themselves. They're doing a good job of policing the wrong kind of people, over policing us, but they're not policing themselves. They want to they always try to cover up for themselves, and that's part of the problem. They have an internal affairs department. They're supposed to investigate the police, but they always wind up making the police look lily white, that they didn't do any problems. It's the black man problem, or this person probably wasn't the police. They did their job. But this, in the case of Derek Chauvin, the world saw what he did. He can't lie about it. It's just on the film. It's on video. He can say what he wants, yeah, but he can't do nothing about it. The video speaks for itself. Let's go round train, Bobbie. Let's see who we got.
Martha Hayes, he said, the cops won't change because what they do is condone and protect.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop. The good cops protect even the bad cops because they have this camaraderie. They have this thing called police solidarity. They're one. Just like when you're in the military, your buddy, you're going to protect your buddy, man. You got your back. If you're in a fight, if you're in an armed fight, conflict, military combat mission, your buddy got your back. You're going to do everything you can to help him. You're going to do everything you can. But we're not in a military armed conflict. This is citizenship, and you are policing the citizens. We're not your enemies, policemen. Everybody's not your enemy. And that's what they think. Everybody's against the policeman. We got to watch our back. We the only one. No, I'm for the good cops, okay? The good cops. I'm not for the bad cops. I want the bad cops out. Let's go round train, Bobbie. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD, hi. In some eyes of the LAPD, policemen as blacks, Latinos have a target on our backs. Watch your back, guys.
So we're targeted all the time. And then we're throttled down. Throttled down, you know what throttled down means? Putting the knee on our neck, keeping it down. They don't want us to move up in life, and we got a bullseye on our back simply because we have this color that's very, very highlighted and very, very noticeable. And we have an attitude and we have a culture that's different from theirs. And when you don't understand something, you're ignorant of it. It makes you what? Afraid of it. And fear means what? False evidence appearing real. You don't know me. You just know what you think about me. And what you think about me doesn't make it right. Okay? It may be totally wrong, but you're going to act on your fear and you're going to act on what you think about me. And that's very, very dangerous and it's very, very deadly. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby, DC One Nation Under. Who I love? Who we got? King Arthur. What's up, King Arthur?
If he haven't yet, I bet that brother will get a big payday and not the candy bar.
Nah, he don't get the candy bar. He gonna say some more time. Yeah, you want some money, man. More time. Oh, you can share some with me, man. Because you know, I was like, man, you know, I stood up for you, man. Let's go. Right, everybody, who we got?
Marvin Ace, I guess he was arrested for being black while taking out the trash.
Yeah, that's sad. That is a very, very sad indictment on the LAPD and how they run things. Those individuals that arrested him need to be suspended at the minimum, and they need to go through at the minimum, very minimum, a retraining cycle because they're going to cost LA a whole bunch of money because of foolishness. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby, listen, who we got? KC in the house. KC in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Did you make your destination?
Yeah. He did. And then he said, hey, dude, what it be like?
Hey, man, it be like good. It be like good, and it be like God is good all the time, and all the time he's good. Yeah. Hey, man, so good to hear from you, man. We prayed for you last night, man. Want to make sure you made your destination. KC is now in the Dominican Republic. He's out there with these hot chicks, man. And he having the time of his life. He having the time of his life. You know, we won't want to come back home, but you got to go back home sometime, buddy. Don't you forget that, hell. Let's go. Right, everybody. Who we got?
Angel in the house.
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo. What's up, Angel?
Big Mama.
Mamacita in the house. Mamacita in the house. Mamacita. How are you? What's up? She said, good morning. Good evening to all. Hey, thank you so much, my dear. So good to see you. We miss you. I hope you're doing better. She, you know, Mamacita was not doing too good for a minute. She went to the hospital and she had some work done. She hopefully she's doing better. We at least pray for Mamacita, and we know the Lord moves when we pray. So we know you're doing all right, sister. So good to see you, my dear. So good to see you. God bless you. Let's go. Rock Chain Bobby, DC One Nation. Who we got? We got
Murphy Ace.
What's up, Murphy? How you doing, brother?
Congratulations, 82 seconds.
82nd airborne. 82nd. Pack on my shoulder. Pick up your weapon and follow me. We are the airborne infantry. Give me your left, your right, your left. Give me your left, your right, your left. I don't want no maggot job, honey. I don't want no maggot job, babe. I don't want. Nah, I ain't going. Let's go. I gotta run it down to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, when you give evil a chance to breathe, it spews evil with every breath. Yes, sir. Evil attracts evil. Like attracts like. Love attracts love. Okay? So you choose which one you want. You want love in your heart. You want love to come to you. Act a loving way. Act in a loving way. You want to be evil. You want to be the bad boy. Act like you a bad boy, and you will attract it every chance you get. Okay. You whatever you want in this life, act like it, and it'll come to you. You want pain? Act like you're in pain. You want happiness? Act like you're joyful, happy. It'll come. Okay. Be what you want in life. and seek what you want in life, and you will find it. Let's go, Ride Train Bobby Lisi. Who we got? That was some good advice, man. I hope did y'all write that down, man? You better get your pen and pencil. Let's go. Murphy, hey, he said, hello, Mama. What's up, Mama Sita? You doing all right? So good to see you. So good to see you. Hey, Mama Sita is one of our OFWs. I think she's in one of these countries, like Saudi Arabia or Kuwait or Abu Dhabi. She's in one of those countries, and she's doing good. I'm sorry. She's from Kuwait. She's doing good. She had a little medical condition she got to take care of. She's all right. So let's pray, keep praying that she gets stronger and stronger and better and grow in victory in her life. Because that's what it's all about, man. Everybody want to win. You know, I don't like losing. We all were born to win. Okay? We were born to win with a winning mentality. And as we grew up in life, what happened was a lot of times your winning mentality was changed by how people treated you and changed by how you perceive things. But the winning mentality is still in there. But you got to get in touch with it and recognize that your seed is a seed of greatness. I was born to be a king, baby. She don't think so, but I do. But I was born to be a king. That's why people call me King Bobby. Let's go. Right, everybody, who we got?
Mama E.
Mama E in the house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, y'all check out her vlog, okay? Mama E vlog. And make sure y'all check out. She got a channel. And she do shows. She shoot video. I ain't talking about them crazy. I ain't talking no peep show, okay? Don't play that game with me now. Y'all know she do a channel show. She do a YouTube show like I do. Okay, check her out. She said, hi, Mr. Murphy. How you doing, buddy? So good to see you, sir. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation Under Dog. We got Rain Man. Bubble for your trouble. He said, we like tube, so so spread the joy. Thanks so much. Hey, spread the joy, spread the tube of joy. She getting crazy. Let's go. We gotta do a dance for Rain Man. He gave us double for our trouble, so we gotta do double some more.
The hardest working man in that business.
Let's go.
Feel good.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Rain Man. Appreciate the donation.
To the nation.
To the nation. More blessings.
Much love.
Thank you so much, sir. Ride Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation Under. What up? Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, a good way to test your money is to go to the next state where you live for a week to see how you fare. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. That's a very good idea. Test your money, go to another state where you live in your area, the next state over. And for me, I live in Georgia in the United States. So my next state would be either South Carolina or North Carolina, okay? Or Florida. You'd be either one of those. And I would just go there for 1 week and see how much I spent. And then you can give that as a very raw estimate of how much you may need when you go to the place. But you wind up probably needing less than that because the cost of living here is a little bit less. So that's a very good idea, Terry. Ride Train Bobby Lisi, who we got?
Big John in the
Big
house.
John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo! What's up, Big John? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. JT in the house. What's up, Big John? He said, good morning, Bobby. And BobbieD and Lisi. Good morning to you, John. So good to see you, man. Good evening, our John in the New York City, where the women are pretty. He in the city where the women are pretty. And he's doing good. Let's go, Ride Train Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
Rick Rojo. What's up? Welcome to our love train. Looks like you're new here. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button also.
Yeah, do that, man. Appreciate you. Anytime we see new people, we think you're new, we want to welcome you and we want to say hit that like and subscribe button. If you're not new and you've already been with us We ask you to forgive us. And we say, thank you for showing up today. This is the part of our show we call the Love Train. We call it a love train because we spread out love, peace, power, health, wealth, everything you need to make it in this life, joy, everything you need to make it in this life, you can find it on this train. We give it out to you, man. We reach out, we teach out, we peace out, we dance out, we love out. Everything is positive, baby. We do it for you. Okay, let's go. What do you say?
He said, "What's up, fella? Rick from Philly. I saw you with Marco on his channel.
Okay.
Glad I subscribed. Have you ever met Sunshine Shoulders? He's got a good channel also."
Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we had a great show with Markel. I got to get Markel. I'm gonna try to get Markel out next week sometime, and we'll have a show. He'll be on our show, and then you can visit us as well, Rick. But yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you joining the team, man. We like people, and you came from a good guy. Markel's a part of this team over here. He's been on our show for a while, so we're so glad to have you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. We was on Markel, and good to have you. As far as Sunshine Shoulders, I haven't met him personally. I actually reached out to you. I was on Facebook and I got a notification that he had a video. So I said, who this guy is? And then so I emailed him as a friend. I friended him. So we're friends on Facebook. Eventually, I hope to send him a notice and that we can maybe shoot you some collaboration together. But yeah, he's got a great show. I haven't seen the whole show because I don't go around looking at everybody's show. No, I look at bits and pieces. So I've seen a couple of pieces of this. He's got some good stuff, man. I like the guy. Let's go. Ride Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Rick.
What's up?
Regarding China, look at the 9 documentaries of the CCP is here on YouTube, but bad stuff about them is Church Kelly.
I saw part of that. I saw part of that, man. And I'll be giving you guys some more stuff, man. You gotta be wherever anyone in the USA that does not know anything about China, they just don't know what's going on. They just dumb. I'm being so serious with you. They need to be informed because China's their game is to rule the world, and they're doing it one step at a time, and they're doing it behind the scenes. When I show you guys on the next video about China, I'm gonna show you what they're doing behind the scenes in the USA, and you're gonna be shocked. Let's go, Ryan Train BobbieD, One Nation.
Villius is back up.
Raymond, what's up, Raymond? How you doing, brother?
What's
So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. That's my buddy Raymond, man. You live in New Jersey. You got a Filipino man. They've been together like 25 years. Their silver anniversary, and they doing all right. Yeah, they blessed. Huh?
They're 26 years.
26 years. They're doing all right, man. Tight, right, long, and strong. Raymond is the man. You hear me? Out in the New Jersey area. I think he's in Atlantic City. Orange.
Oh, what?
I forgot. And he's in New Jersey. What's up, man? He said, I got stopped because I had a kayak on my car. That's what I'm saying, man. Anything, if you're a black man riding a vehicle and they see anything unusual, they're going to stop you. If it was a white guy with that kayak, you think they would stop him? I don't think so. It's your color, man. It's your color that attracts people. And when we understand that, I hope you didn't get crazy with them like I would have did. I was like, what's your problem, man? You stopped me because I got a kayak? You trying to profile me? What's wrong? I would have got locked up. Let's go, Ride Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Villius is.
He said, I was the first black, white waters kayaker in New Jersey. Okay. Yeah, because I would imagine kayaking is not a sport that you would see a lot of African Americans do. So, but if that, yeah, Raymond's got he got a channel, YouTube channel. He also has a website, and his website is about kayaking, and he highlights a lot of vloggers. He did a story on me on his website, and it was great. That's a few years ago, and he does a lot about helping the community. He's a very upstanding man. I'm so glad I met him a few years back. We've been corresponding for a long time. He's one of my good buddies. Let's go. Ride Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Marfa Hayes. He said, I got stopped while driving my 14-foot U-Haul van with 40K of loan equipment in the back.
Ooh.
The cop was sure he had a crook arrested.
And I bet he had to call down. When they stop us, the first thing they do, they call our license plate in. Okay? And then that's why they sit in the car. When they stop you, you know what they do, right? First thing is like, whoop, you hear that song, whoop, whoop, the blue lights, and you got to pull over. You pull over, and they sit in the car for a few minutes, right? You know what they be doing? They be checking your license plate out. And they call in, I need you to check out license plate, to see if anything on that license plate, because it could be a stolen car. All right. And then they're gonna come to the car. If it's not stolen, they're gonna come to the car and make up some reason why they stop you. Sir, you know why I stopped you? No, officer, why'd you stop me? I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I thought you had a dent on your light and all that. You need to get that fixed. Sometimes they'll make up stuff, or you drive too fast and make up lies, because they I told you at the beginning of the show, the two letters are what? P and the C. What's mean P and C? P is what? Probable. C is what? Cause. They have to have some reason to stop you, man. They just can't stop you just because they feel like stopping you. And a lot of times, because they don't have any P and C, they find stuff to make up when they get to your car. You know where I stopped? Because they figure out, I bet that car's stolen. They try to call in and they try to hope that their car is stolen. They say, no, oh man, I got to make up some lies. And then they say, sir, you know why I stopped you? Because it looked like your light was out, and I just want to caution you may want to get that fixed, so I'm going to let you go. All kind of crazy stuff. Let's go around, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, he said, BobbieD, hi, they were detaining me for almost an hour in Woodland Hills, LA, checking me out. The LAPD did.
Yeah, man, I can't believe that they retained you for a whole hour because they wanted to prove that that car was. They must have a lot of black people stealing cars around there. That kind of stuff, man. I don't believe that. That's hard to believe. Oh, it's bad out there. That's why I wouldn't want to live out there in LA. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, the doctor stuck the needle in my nail once. It was so painful.
What? In the nail? Man, if I doctor stick a needle in my nail, man, I'm gonna stick this right hand in his head. I was like, man, what's wrong with you, man? That would be a knee-jerk response. And he said, why'd you hit me? I'm sorry, sir. That was just a knee-jerk response. You stuck a needle in my nail, and I just responded. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
CFC,
Samaleto, CFC, Samaleto. What's up, man? He said, who do you support, Mayweather or Pacquiao? Okay. I like both fighters, to be honest with you. There's some reasons why I like Pacquiao, and there's some reasons why I like Mayweather, okay? However, if I had to choose between who was the best between those two, as far as person, Pacquiao. Pacquiao is a better personality, in my opinion, not because he's a Filipino or any other reason. I just like he's a good Christian man. And some people would dispute that, but I think he's a good man. I live out here and I see the things he does for the community. He's always helping the people in the Filipinos and giving them food and rice. Whenever there's disaster or typhoon, Pacquiao is right there. He's a senator. He's an upstanding man in the community. And I just think he's a very good person and a very good helping person. That's the kind of person I always tried to be. Mayweather, on the other hand, I like him as a fighter. Excellent fighter, never lost. It's disputable whether he beat Pacquiao or not, but he's a good fighter. You can't take that away from him. But off the field, out of the ring, Mayweather is not my kind of person. And there's a whole lot of reasons for that, but I just leave it like that. Round train, BobbieD, who we got?
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. BobbieD, hi. I guess a black man not supposed to be driving a brand new GMC Yukon SUV truck that day.
Hey man, that's just the way life is, man. You got to live with things like that. I told you I had a Yukon and they stopped me all the time. I just got used to it. When it first started, I was Yukon, a big white SUV. You saw the truck I was driving.
Yeah.
When I was driving, I would call her from when I was driving their truck and we show her all kinds of stuff. But we're not supposed to be, in their minds, that is. We're not supposed to be driving those types of vehicles because we're black people, and black people can't afford those expensive vehicles, and that's not their taste. They want the hoopties and all that kind of stuff. They can't afford a nice vehicle. That's in their mind. Yeah. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, who we got?
Michael Coffee, he said, BobbieD, hi. I work long hours at the hospital, 10 to 12-hour shift. Back then, to get that Yukon, don't need to steal it.
Hey, man. They don't understand. We work just like they do. Who we got? Ryan Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael B.
Michael B. What's up, man? Good to see you, Michael. He's the LAPD arresting black man picking up trash can near home. Racial profiling says lawyer. Oh, look like you copied this from a headline. Come on, man. Don't be doing that. Look here, Michael. If you're gonna say something, say it in your word. Don't be copying no headline, man. 11-minute video was released. Okay, Michael B. Let's be original, okay? Don't be copying nothing, putting that button on here, man. Speak in your own word, okay? Let's go. Ryan Train. Who we got?
CFC. He said, "You can sing, man."
Hey, I can blow, baby. I was born that way. I got the voice. You know what? I'm this kind of singer. My kind of singing comes from the heart. When I sing it, you feel it. Okay. If I'm in my right voice, sometimes I just sing and play around, play jokey, like that. But when I really sing, man, and especially if I'm singing to the Lord, man, hey, nothing but heart, baby, and spirit and soul. And when I sing, the whole world can know it because it's full of spirit, it's full of life. It's full of love. It's full of feeling. It's full of emotion. And those are things that make the world move. Let's go. Ride Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael B.
What's up, Michael? He's a BobbieD. And Lisa, I hope things are well. A Los Angeles man is suing the LAPD for $3 million. That's what we said, Michael. You came in late, coming in late, after he was mistakenly arrested outside of his home while taking out the trash. We already said that, Michael. We already said that, Michael. Coming in late. We already got this, man. Let's go. Ride Train, BobbieD. Who we got? JM. He said, Mr. Bobby, they did some changes to the VA education benefits today. Oh, really? I didn't know that. We have to talk to my girl about that. They changed the VA education system. Okay. I hope it's for the better, not for the worse. Let's go. Ride Train, BobbieD. Lisa, who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry? He said, hello, Mama E. B-Law. What's up, baby? I'm sorry. What's up, my dear? How are you doing? I said, baby, we'll get that close. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Yeshua Moore.
Yeshua Moore. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeshua Moore in the house. What you got to say? He said, what it is, BobbieD? I had a good time for Easter. I ate like a pig. Hey, you and me both, brother. He said, I was fuller than a gas tank. You about to bust. Gas tank about to explode. He said, Ford 350. I hit that gas and passed out right behind the wheel. I was higher than a president in a gas and a G5 jet. Oh man, you really ate, man. You ate yourself to the max, man. You're sure, boy. Hey, you know what, man? Do your thing, man. If you ain't got but one life to live, man, have yourself a good meal.
Enjoy while you're still alive.
Enjoy for your gas tank to explode. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD. One Nation.
Terry Fleming. Hello, Sir Moore.
What's up, Sir Moore? Joshua Moore in the house. Who we got?
Billy says he's at Burlington.
Burlington. Okay, he's from Burlington. I know in one of those cities. I've never been to Burlington. I've been to Orange, New Jersey. I've been to Jersey City. I've been to Atlantic City. And what's the other one? What's the other one with the airport, man? Trent? Is it Trent? I forgot. But it's the nicest airport that New Jersey. I forgot the name. It's a beautiful airport, very similar to Atlanta Airport. I forgot. It's a sort of, it's not new. That's been years ago. But it was a nice airport, and I flew into that airport. I was actually going to New York, but I flew into that airport because that was the best flight, cheaper flight. And then I took the train from New Jersey over to New York. It wasn't that far. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Casey.
What's up, Casey?
I made it, but I can't be with my one hot chica till she passes the COVID test tomorrow. For prayers, please. Thanks.
You better get you a mask, buddy. I'm full with her. I said, look at her. Once you pass that test, before I can be with you, I still need you to go another 10 days.
Quarantine.
Quarantine. You're going to be up a creek. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. In 1987, I bought a 1986 Ford F-150 dually. I get stock ones every week.
Okay, yeah. When you have the nice vehicles, man, I don't care which city it is in America. If you have this melanin in your skin, this chocolate color like I got, you're gonna get some stopping, okay? And if you get the wrong kind of cop, it could be bad. It could be really bad. But if you get the decent cop, the good cop, you'll be okay. They'll stop you. But once they check you out, they'll let you go about your business. But some of them like to stop you and still harass you, you know. And I don't like to, you know, these kind of cops that like to cop an attitude with you and they think they're God and you nothing. Those are the kind of cops that get on my last nerve. I know I say sweet. I said, what's your bad number? Still right there, man. When you say, what's your bad number? Then it's like this, what you need to know that for? It's like, because I'm going to call your supervisor and tell them how nasty you are. That's why. And then I said, and furthermore, I'm going to get my cell phone out and start taping you. And then you get on their nasty. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
King Arthur. If the cop doesn't have a valid excuse for stopping you, he will always say that you were waving.
I know they always make up some lie, man. I done heard some of everything. I told you I got stopped once or twice a month in my Yukon when I drove for the company. Every time, well, so you know you missed that stop sign, but I'm gonna let you go, or you slow, you driving too slow. Sometimes I tell you you're driving too slow. I said, sir, that's my job. I have to drive slow sometimes so I can pick up the signals in the slow areas. And then, well, so you got to pick up speed. And sometimes I'm driving, they always come up with something. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Let's see who we got.
Jan the man.
And the man in the house, and the man in the house. What's up, what's up, what's up in the house? The BobbieD, you see, on the live train, on the live train.
Oh, great. What's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Round train, BobbieD. Let's see, One Nation.
Perfect.
He said, and God help you if you have dreadlocks when they pull you over. Oh, yeah. If you got dreadlocks, man, you know what they think, right? You got gonga. You know what gonga is, right? You got that. They think that's what they think.
Cigar?
No, you know, weed, Lisa D, marijuana. They think you got marijuana. When they see that dreadlock, they think you got, and the people in Jamaica call it gonga. They call marijuana gonga. That's what they call it. You got it now? Gonga. They think you got that gonga. And so they stop you, man. They stop you. I know, man. And a lot of things, man. Anything close to the black culture, like dreadlocks, and if you're really dark, and if you're a big man, they scared of you. If you dark and you big, those are two signs that they are fearful of you. Okay, so if you are big, I'm talking to you black man, you with your big head. If you're a black man and you're a big man, and you black, you dark as the night black, you in trouble if they ever stop you. Because first of all, they scared. They don't know you're a big man until they stop you, pull you out the car. And they see you up here and they down there. They'll say, put your hand by your back, sir. I said, put your hand by your back. And then they go tase you. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. You want that shit?
Michael Coffee.
They gonna tase you because they don't want to fight you. And they scared of you. Let's go. What you said, Lizzie? Oh.
Bobby, he said, BobbieD, the GMC Yukon was metallic green with two wheels rims on it. I was styling back then in 2013.
I hear you, man. My Yukon was white. You know, so it attracted, you know, white. The two colors that attract the cops' eyes are white and red and black. Those three colors, rather. If you riding in a car like that and you're a black man and the car look decent and good and clean and new, you're going to be stopped. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
JM. The change is that they won't count VOC Rehab Chapter 31 months against Chapter 33 GI Bill by Mr. BobbieD.
Okay, so the change is that they won't count VOC Rehab Chapter 31 months against Chapter 23 GI Bill. Okay, so that's the change. Okay, I got to check that out, man, see what it really means, and then I might get back with you. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael B. Sorry about coming in late looking at Suns and Clippers.
I got you, man. You know, we got to get that basketball time, man. You know what I'm saying, man. But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you, man. I like football and I like basketball. I don't like baseball that much. And the only time I like baseball is when the Braves are winning. When they ain't winning, I don't watch baseball. And I like the Hawks. I like the Hawks when they're winning. If they're not winning, I don't watch it. I like the Falcons. I like the Falcon football. I like them when they're winning and when they're not, because I'm a true Falcon fan inside and out. But you know what, man? Sports is nice to have, but there's more things in life.
It's nice to have a beer beside you.
You said night to have a beer beside you? What about a deer?
Deer.
Let's go, right, Trey Bobby. Who we got? Right, who we got?
Yo, John Q.
Casey, he said, once I got off the plane and off airplane mode, my Google phone worked as if I was in America. Thanks to the Markel tech dude. Okay, Markel told you what to do. Okay, that's good, man. You must have had a setting wrong in your phone. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. See, you could ask me, man. I would have told you check out them settings, man. I know about them phones. I used to be tech support, but for Verizon for phones at one time, I did a good job. Some of that stuff I don't forgot. Let's go, right? Train Bobby D. Who we got?
ABX Wing. He said, BobbieD and Lisa D. Hello, family. It's been a few,
But I'm
back aboard the train with good news. I'm now at 80% VA disability, heading towards 100%. Wow!
Congratulations!
After a few more moves, shout out to Markel's TV.
I'm telling you, man, Markel is helping people all over the place. He helped AB get 80% and he's on his way to 100%. That's great news, man. He's making the Montai, and he's getting what he's due. He's not cheating nobody. He deserves that money. And he had to put in the right paperwork. He had to prove to them that he deserves it. They saw his paperwork. They agreed. He deserves everything he gets. He put his life on the line for this country, and we need to pay the man. Pay the man. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby. Who we got?
JM.
What's up, JM? He said, should I be on standby tomorrow morning here for a live stream, Mr. Bobby? I can't have every time you ask me the same thing, man. You asked me that last night. He asked me something close to that last night.
You get a notification, sir.
Here's the deal, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Okay, I told y'all. I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but I do videos when I have an opportunity to do live. I do them every chance I get. I like the lives, but I do also like recorded videos as well. So, but I have to do a balance of it. I try to keep it a balance. I just don't want to do all lives and no recorded, all recorded and no live. So there has to be a balance. Okay, so you might see me again today, as we're going out. Normally when we go out, I may do a video. So you may see me again on live. Or I may just record that we do out today and do a recorded. I have a lot of options. Now tomorrow, I'll be back again on a live tomorrow. I can't tell you whether it be morning or whether it be day, or I just make, well, I can't say I'm going to be on live tomorrow. It may be a recorded tomorrow, but you'll see me, like I told y'all yesterday, once a day, either live or recorded or both. Okay, that's all I can tell you, man. But you know, I appreciate you asking, because that shows that you're interested and that you're a great fan, and keep on being a great fan from me. Okay, I'm gonna keep you motivated. I'm gonna keep you interested, and I'm gonna keep in your face. You ain't gonna want to see me so much because I'll be always like, hey, what's up, Bobby? Let's go, right, Jay, Bobby, DT. Hulk, what's up, huh? Good long time no see, brother.
Now we see you.
Where you been, man? Where you been? You been running from me, man? I know you've been on the run, man. Hulk, you been on the run, man. What you doing, man? You all right? What you said, DT?
Hi, sir. Hadn't seen you in a while. I took your advice months ago on a girl, and you were right. She was a trickster. I did what you told me to do, and I eventually saw what you said I would see. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome, my man. Hey, see that, man? Thank you so much, Hulk. I appreciate that testimony, man. Y'all heard what you said. He said he had a girl. I gave him some advice. He took my advice, and then he saw that she was a trickster, and he let her go. Okay, you can't get no better than that. That's when we bring you on the show, that we give you on the show good news, right news, tight news, strong news, and the right news for you to use. If you don't use it, man, you lose it. Hulk used it, and it went to his advantage. He got rid of some dead weight in your life. Whenever you trying to move up in your life, you got people pulling you back, holding you down. You got to get you a little knife and cut the cords for the dead weight to drop off. And then you can get up. You can get up like this, and you can move forward without the dead weight holding you back. Good for you, Hug. Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lisi, who we got?
Casey. When I worked telecom in those small towns, cops would come into the cell tower to investigate who I was. I would talk to them in my hellbilly voice.
That's what I used to do too. You did the same thing I did. But see, you did the cell tower. He did it. He went into the tower. I didn't have that job. It was two jobs in my unit department. In fact, I tell you, they closed that department down. They do everything by computer now. They don't have a man going out there measuring towers anymore. But he actually went inside the tower. My part of the job was not going inside the tower. I measured the signals outside of the towers, okay? So he was a cell tower technician. He would actually go up in the tower and make adjustments, et cetera, et cetera. My job was a network engineer where I tested the signals outside with my equipment riding all over the country. So we were a little bit different, but his job was just as dangerous as mine as far as people stopping me, because I think he had an unmarked car as well. But yeah, man, they do kind of crazy stuff, man. When you see a black man, they think we ain't got no, we have no good jobs. We don't get paid nothing. We dumb. You know, all kind of crazy stuff you got in mind. But let's go around change BobbieD Lisi Monday. That's it, you see.
Nice. Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD, hi, guys, men, ladies, women. If you missed the live stream, watching a replay, let all the ads play for the live stream. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much.
Didn't get your what's that?
Huh?
Because he said us something.
Oh, Nurse Mike, I don't know what happened. We didn't get that. You said you sent a Western Union, we didn't get the Western Union. Anyway, take your time, send it, brother. I know you got stuff going on. But yeah, if you were looking at the video as a replay, go ahead on and let the ads play if you can. Because when you let the ads play, BobbieD and Lisa get a little bit more chain to the chain, you know, they make it rain a little bit more for us. So if you do that, sir, ma'am, please, sir, please, ma'am, appreciate you. Thank you. Let's go, right, train BobbieD, who we got?
That's it.
All right, it's been real.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Lizzie.
No, you
No, go.
Thank you guys for the donations that you've given to us. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! Our Facebook fan page is called Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded, replay allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020. All veterans with VA card will have access to benefits. Also, I want to say our recipient for the merchandise for this month was Markel Wingfield of Markel's TV. Markel, we're sending him a he wanted a cup, so we sent him out a cup. I put the order in a couple of days ago. He should be on his way. He said, now we only have about 2 more we're going to give out, so that's it. After the last 2, that's it. Don't be asking, don't be looking for that. No, but we want to thank everybody for contributing and supporting the show. But for those that we have seen support us consistently throughout the weeks and months we've been on the air, we wanted to do something special for them to show them how we really appreciate it. We got a couple more people to go, and so we can't do everybody. I wish we could, but our funds are limited. But we're going to do those that we can, and so those that have been the most contributing. Okay, so consistently. Okay, not about the amount, but it's the consistency that we're looking at. And Markel has been very, very consistent among many others. Okay, so he's our recipient for this month. You know, when Markel shows up, congrats him for being the recipient for April. We got May and June. We'll be done in June with that program. So we're trying to do our best to show our love to those who show their love to us. Okay, and he chose a cup. When we first started the program, we only had T-shirts. So Murphy and Terry, we all had the choice. Sorry about that, but he chose a cup because we have other products now. We're going to still be adding more as well. Okay.
Okay, that's it. And Michael said, Bobbie, I'll give it to you.
Okay, no problem. Hey, take time, man. Do what you got to do.
Look for it on Friday, the tracking number, my time, morning or night.
No problem, man. You know we are. You love it, brother. Let's go.
Okay, that's it.
All right, guys.
I know the closing clip.
Okay. You got to do our closing clip. Go ahead, Ed.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to
Go.
This is BobbieD.
And the tuber queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care
God bless.
and peace.
Thank you for watching. Good night.